prophetic because God is in it. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. By checking in on this video, you have automatically been given the silver package, but please do upgrade to gold by subscribing to this channel, or all the way up top to platinum by not only subscribing but liking this video, checking in with a comment below, and sharing with your friends. It is Vlogmas 14 and we are decorating our gingerbread house from yesterday's video. Now, if you missed it, it's not too late. Go ahead and check in on that video. Give it a thumbs up and share it with your friend. At the end of each video, we give the early bird check-in shout out to the first 2 dreamers to check in on our video with a comment. So all you need to do is to ensure that you have booked a reservation by clicking all on that bell beside the subscribed button. Now we are going to get busy here, and I am going to be making some icing. Now I've already gone ahead and did the egg white thingy. It kind of look yellowish because a little bit get wet, but I hope it don't do nothing to the mixture. And I'm going to be using the icing sugar. So I'm going to be taking half of this, teaspoon by teaspoon. I'm not going to put everything in. I've learned from the molasses yesterday. And then we're going to mix. We're going to be doing white first for glue. To the sides to put together the thing. We have some marshmallow, the small ones, and Skittles, one of my favorite sweet snack, and some coloring, so we can make the decoration for the tree and probably, you know, add some life to the house itself. So what happened? Alright, so I'm going to be, Lord, this stuff in. Hey, I saw this stuff. Listen. Alright, so let us add this. Mix it up, and then start our process. Because this was a heavy task, considering the machine has been working for how many hours with the gingerbread mixture to come to this. So it has been a task, but this is the consistency I have for this. It has a few lumps in it because listen, we are not a whisk, and I never use a sieve. So I think it should be fine. Perfect now. So I'm going to be putting it in the bag, and then the kids and I will hold the thing together and glue it. Alright? gluing together the front, the back, and the sides. Right? This? No. Yes.
Soul Dreamers, like every journey with bumps and cracks, we did have our fair share while doing this activity. I did mention that there were some challenges getting all the solid particles from the icing, and that created a problem for the piping bag. And as you would see, we had our first of many separation of the pieces here while getting this part of the activity done. So stick around and let's see how it turns out. So we took advantage of the teaching moment that came through this process. Yes, it was a bit frustrating at one point having the failed attempts, but we did decide to use our Anne Anton fashion. So we used the knife and went ahead and started to pull the icing from the bag and apply directly to the pieces. Now this worked until the pieces started to fall apart again, but let's see how that goes. We probably need to do a countdown to the failed attempts in this process. And dreamers, if you asked me and the kids, it did hurt a little because the pieces were about falling apart. This was about the fourth time. Not only that, but it seemed as though I had placed one of the ceiling on the sides, and so I made an attempt to change that right there. guys, while putting the ceiling on, we realized that there was a large gap between the ceiling and this side. And listen, this was not only gap we're going to come across in this journey, but it was one that we were prepared to try to find some creative way of fixing in order to complete this project. And as we continued on the journey of putting on the other side of the roof, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? The walls came tumbling down. We finally got the pieces to hold up by putting some icing on the wood itself, the chopping board, to set kind of like a base. But then there was the big gap in the top. I had initially created 4 pieces for a chimney. However, Robdon went in and decided to feast on 2 pieces, so we used the other 2 pieces to bridge the gap on top and then, you know, covered it with the icing. Now I'm going to be speeding up to the decorating because it was so messy and we had such a challenge creating the whole piece. We went ahead and just did something so it's not as we envisioned it to be when we started out, but it's not that worst of an outcome as much as I would not have wanted it to have that kind of look. So let's just finish it up and I'll show you the completed product soon.
can comment below and tell me what two colors give you green, because we have some Christmas trees that we're going to be decorating. Yellow and blue. Going to mix that. Ah, you see it?
Okay, can I?
You see green?
Okay. Can I make
Woo wee!
Let's make it green.
To the end of our gingerbread house craft in the kitchen. Now listen, this is one of the hardest tasks that we've done yet. I'm going to show you how it came out, but let me tell you if you see a hole in the top, that's because we were not able to hold it together. Right now I'm trying to hurry up and show you guys because it is about to fall apart. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy this video and that this is something that you would try at home with your kids. Now, before we go, I'm going to be giving the early bird check-in shout out to the first 2 dreamers who checked into yesterday's Vlogmas video. That's part 1 of this. If you missed it, go ahead and check it out. It did while in the initial stage, but we resurrected it by trying again. To check in, it's not too late. Share with your friend and give the video a thumbs up. Also, have you given this video a thumbs up yet? Go ahead and give it right away. Thank you so much. So the early bird check-in shout out goes to, drum roll please, Jan Sams. Jan Sams, big up yourself, Jan. Thank you again for checking in on our video. Also, Moïse Jean, big up yourself, Moïse, Reverend. Thank you so much for checking in. We appreciate every single one of you who come in. You know, you leave a comment, you share the video, you like. Thank you so much. Remember, all you need to do to get an early bird check-in shout out is to ensure that you have booked a reservation by clicking all on that bell beside the subscribe button. So as soon as we upload a video, start a live or schedule a premiere, you'll be the first to check in with a comment. From us here at The Positivity into you, our dreamers, have a fantabulous day. Remember, be positive. Everything is copacetic because God is in it. Now, let's get the reveal before this thing crushes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal!